What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about OnyxCoin today, XCN. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, all right? It is the 11th day of June. Here we are at about 1.522 cents right now. Looking like we are... Okay, I don't know what just happened there. Whoa, how did that line get there? Where did this white line come from? We're just going to have to get rid of that. There we go. All right, we have 22 hours left in the day. 1.53 cents is the price right now. We are up we're sitting at about 8% or so from our relative low here. Looking like we did find a low, actually. And again, I was expecting, from a low to a high, I was expecting that we'd go to the golden ratio. Because typically with these 0.5 areas of support, you just tip it for support and then you move up. But grinding it like this, and with the implied idea that Bitcoin is going down, I would expect that we would go down to about the golden ratio or something like that. But the fact that you moved up like this with a bullish engulfing candle with also, I think, some decent volume, if I'm not mistaken. Let's look at Coinbase here. Not crazy volume. Nothing crazy. Decent volume, but nothing crazy, actually. Maybe I'm remembering wrong, or I'm thinking about the 4 hour. Yeah, the 4 hour time frame had decent volume. That's what it was. But I guess not as decent as I thought it was. The fact that we found a bullish engulfing candle down here definitely adds to the idea that this is the low. Not a financial advisor, not financial advice. I'm not 100% positive that this is the low, but that's the assumption that I'm running with. I do believe that it is the low, and I think we're going to continue moving up from here. There are a lot of coins that we talk about, you guys, and there are a lot of coins that we talk about that have been moving up recently. Some people are getting bored, or should I even say deterred, away from OnyxCoin. I've had a lot of people, and I've had a lot of comments over the past couple of weeks of people saying that they sold OnyxCoin for various cryptos, for Cookie DAO, for ZBCN, for XRP, for I don't even know, other coins, TARS AI. You know, the only one that I might get on board with would be TARS AI. All the other ones, though, I really do think OnyxCoin will outperform them between now and the end of July. I think that ZBCN and Cookie DAO both of them do stand to outperform OnyxCoin between now and the end of the cycle. But OnyxCoin, it's been consolidating for so long, and when it moves super fast. I just wouldn't be surprised at all if between now and the end of the month, this thing outperformed the majority of coins that we talk about, the majority of coins in the market, and between now and the end of July especially, it's going to outperform all of them. The only one that we talk about pretty regularly here that I think could outperform it might be TARS AI or T-Bull if it starts going up. Syrup was another one, right? I've had people tell me that they sold all their OnyxCoin for Syrup, which is fine. So I mean, Syrup's been doing good too, man, and that actually has probably worked out for you if you did that over the past couple weeks, honestly. But I don't think that it's going to work out over the next 6 weeks or so. But we'll see. We'll see. Time will tell. Whenever I say stuff like that, people get all upset. They're like, "You're just such a fanboy for OnyxCoin." It's like, well, yeah, that's why it's my biggest bag. It's not, and I said this before, and I like how I said it. I'm not bullish on OnyxCoin because it's my biggest bag. OnyxCoin is my biggest bag because I'm bullish on it. Because I'm bullish on it, yeah. Just like that. I'm not bullish on it because it's my biggest bag. It's my biggest bag because I'm bullish on it, right? There's a difference. Those are actually two very different statements right there. If I believed that something else was going to outperform it, I would actually probably allocate more into there, right? But also at the moment right now, I don't see anything that's really convincing me that there's going to be anything that we look at on a regular basis that I'm very convinced will outperform OnyxCoin. I'm very, very convinced that from here, from the current price, absurdly convinced, you guys. Like, maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe we're way off and we're only going to get boohoo a 9x or a 7x boohoo. I know, maybe I'm crazy, and that's all we get between now and the end of July. But I'm very much under the belief that we see 26 cents to 32 cents. And with that, I mean 16x to 21x, there's nothing else that I'm looking at that I believe as strongly as I do with OnyxCoin will get there. The only other one that I think that I'm actually pretty strongly convinced will, is TARS AI. But I've been holding OnyxCoin longer than I've been holding TARS. I have long-term capital gains on OnyxCoin, right? If I sell that now, I sacrifice that for short-term gains. It just creates more taxable events. The more you buy and sell, the more risk you're adding no matter what. Literally think about it, right? If you buy something and you hold it, it's less risky than buying and selling and buying and selling and buying and selling, because you never know when you're going to make the wrong decision. The more that you do that, the more you set yourself up for the wrong decision. Maybe you set yourself up for the right decision too, but in my experience, it's better to just buy and hold if you find a winner and if you find a project you like, even if it's not the top performing coin, right? That's why I hold Bitcoin Cash still. That's why Bitcoin Cash is actually still one of my largest coins, largest holdings, because I really do believe that it's going to do well and it outperformed the average coin, right? It's a winner. There's no need to buy and sell and buy and sell. I have the long-term capital gains. I've been holding it for a while. You know, people ask me these questions all the time. If Bitcoin Cash is your second biggest bag, how come you don't believe it's going to move up as all these other coins you talk about? Well, it's like I would put more money into those, but I'd be sacrificing long-term capital gains for short-term capital gains, potential price growth for what I feel like is more assured price growth in one of them, charts that I'm more familiar with or less familiar with. You know, it's all a game of probabilities, and the probability that you add risk every single time you buy and sell is higher than if you don't buy and sell. I don't know how much sense that makes, but I'm just rambling at this point. Inevitably, you guys, I very much do believe we're going to see 26 to 32 cents. The really exciting thing about what happened 2 days ago is that we have found a bull. We have maintained our structure in this bull flag, and I very much would expect, if and when we break out of here, when we see prices at about 1.9 cents or higher, we're breaking out. Our target move would be somewhere around about like 5 to 5.5 cents, something up in this zone here. Okay, that's our target move. We'll probably find resistance here, come down to the 886, 786 area, find support there, and then continue on our merry way up higher, all the way up like that, man, to the 26 to 32 cent area, and maybe exactly just like this. Maybe with another pivot thrown here or there, you never know, something like that. But essentially, in this kind of time frame, that's exactly what I expect. And obviously, it's not just going to be a straight line. There will be volatility along the way. It seems like, you look back here, it seems like this was just a straight line up, but it was there was volatility there too, right? From a high to a low, you dropped 47%. You actually did it like twice that you dropped 40% in this little 4-day period here, from a high to low, high to low. There's some volatility. There will be moments that shake you out. But if you just buy and hold, man, I think that you got a lot of potential. People ask why. Why does OnyxCoin have this potential? Because, dude, it's got everything going for it, man. It's got AI. It's got its own AI agent. It's got its own what's the word I'm looking for? It's got its own mainnet. It's got its own DeFi protocols. It's got the DAO, which is awesome, right? The staking is better than anything else in the space. I think that there's some crazy stuff going on. You know what else? I don't know how big of a deal this is. Let's see here. Hold on. Let's see. Onyx DAO. I don't know how big of a deal this is. Where is it? Hold on. I actually haven't seen this. This is new. Want to optimize support for Coinbase Wallet and Base, enabling users to connect and use the Onyx AI agent with XCN. Well, that's awesome. Let's see, talking about the AI stuff, they're up in this, and AI is only getting bigger, guys. We used to, whenever I invested in this thing over a year ago, we used to only have the DeFi aspect. Now we've got the AI aspect. There's coins, there's whole projects that are literally just AI agents. And we have that as like a cherry on top of our project. You know what I mean? Like this, there's so much going for it. Chain, this is what it is. Onyx DAO poll to reinstate Chain as lead developer for the DAO. I thought Onyx DAO and Chain were the same. I thought it was the same. I didn't know that they were different. I don't know. I don't know if this is a big deal or not. Maybe I'm ignorant, but to me it seems like this is just a fluff piece. Like, who cares? Like what? You telling me if we vote no, Chain has no say in the development of OnyxCoin? I don't think that's true. I'm pretty sure that's a farce. So I don't know. Maybe it's just a news piece. That's cool. Maybe I shouldn't be crapping on it. I should be pumping up the smoke too. Or maybe I misunderstand it. By the way, on that note, if there's something bigger here that I'm missing, because I actually really haven't looked into it, I thought Onyx and Chain were the same thing. So I don't know. But if I'm missing something, please, somebody in the comments fill me in. And you guys, if you're watching the video at this point, if you're here at the end for the rambles and jambles here, check out the comments below. I'm sure there's somebody who probably has given you good information. Verify it. Don't just trust stuff blindly, but there's probably a lot of shitheads in the comments too. So have some laughs, get some popcorn and stuff like that too. But I don't know. I see this and I'm like, big whoop. I see this and I'm like, that's cool. That's good. This is improvement. Good. But let me just look this up real quick with Grok. I never know with Grok. I'm like, are you guys going to see what I was talking about? What was I talking about here? Oh yeah, I was looking at Sophiaverse, which actually seems kind of interesting, not gonna lie. Let's see here. Let's see. What was I just gonna do? Why can't I remember? What was it, guys? Hold on, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, OnyxCoin and chain. Is our chain and Onyx DAO the same thing? Maybe we'll find out. Maybe we won't even need to read the comments. No. Oh, okay. Closely related, often confused due to their shared history of ongoing collaboration. Okay. Chain.com is a, and I knew they partnered, but that's what, like, I thought when they partnered, I thought it was like Chain dissolved into the Onyx DAO. I don't know. Maybe I just misremembered that, I guess. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Yeah. Awesome. Well, that'd be cool, because if Chain does start developing, then we can actually have like a company and people to address when we have questions for how the development is going with this thing. You know, like people to address, like actual faces and stuff like that to talk about. It's not just the DAO. I don't know, guys. I got nothing else to say, so I'm gonna end the video there. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Take care of yourselves. Bye.